In this day where there are 50 different states and 50 different legislations, that's really key to be able to make sure that customers are meeting compliance requirements. So even if they really are not very interested in utilization review, there's a regulatory compliance piece that they need to follow.
It prevents them from having unnecessary surgeries. They get the right treatment. It prevents them from getting addicted to drugs. This service is invaluable, and it really does play a huge part in controlling costs in healthcare.
We have some surgical nurses, we have ortho nurses, we even have pediatrics and OB, and I think that in addition to experience, it's important that we have people that are able to learn and grasp a lot of new information that comes in all at once.
As a nurse, you're learning quite readily in our area. Laws change periodically, and we have to be up to date in regarding to guidelines and reviewing our files.
It's important to be able to know what you're doing today, but what really makes a difference to our customers if you can think out into the future on how you would really impact their service delivery in the future.
Clients have said in the past their prior organization, they didn't really always know who to call, or they were constantly being told, well, that's not according to our contract, or we can't do things that way, or this isn't how the program was developed, or this isn't how the program was established, and so therefore we can't do something like that. And really that's too rigid. That's not how we want to be remembered, and that's not how Rising chooses to do business.
There's a huge advantage to having the same organization do the UR and the bill review because their systems can speak. We can partner with other people that do UR outside, or we can partner with bill review companies and send them our UR. But when we're together, it runs seamlessly.
So much of what we do is reviewing the medical necessity and getting those services to our customers as quickly as possible. The faster we can get an approval through, the faster the individual can get their treatment.
As a nurse, you want to review and expedite and give an answer or be able to provide an answer, whether it's through a nurse review or able to respond back from a peer review, so that this claimant can receive their procedures in a timely manner.
Utilization review done properly can generate huge cost savings.
Really what we're looking at is making a conservative estimate on what the cost savings are and really making sure that those are very specifically quantifiable. So what we've done is created intelligence that really matches up our savings to the fee schedule. That becomes very critical in terms of making sure that we're giving an accurate assessment.
I came across this woman who was my age at the time. She was about 32 years old, and she had a 3-level spinal fusion, and her whole life had changed because of it. I mean, she clearly had become addicted to the medicine that the providers had given her. Her range of motion was just not there, and it was just sad. I mean, she had the movements of an 85 or a 90-year-old person, and here she is, this young, vibrant person that's entire life was changed over a doctor's decision to do this surgery. And that's where I think utilization review, other than monetary, can really come in. It's not necessarily always the savings, it's the patient advocacy. Some of the treatment isn't necessary, and if you can actually represent that patient and help that patient get the treatment that they need to get better, to get back to work, and weed out the unnecessary treatment that ultimately can cause problems down the road, then there's significant value in that.